Black just played. Knight f8. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Queen takes f8 check. King d7. Queen f5 check. King c6. Black is planning to play bishop takes f5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes h7 played by white. Bishop takes g5. Pawn takes g5. Queen h4 check. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White played Knight b5. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. White is preparing to play Knight e5. Bishop b4. Pawn c3. Pawn c6. Pawn takes b4. Pawn takes b5. Knight f3. Pawn d4. Knight takes d4 and seizes the initiative. Bishop c6 played by black. Black is aiming to play bishop takes b5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight takes d6 move preferred by white. Pawn takes d6. Rook e7. Rook d8. Black's idea is to play bishop takes d7 and gain a significant edge. Knight takes b6 played by white. Pawn takes b6. Rook c7. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Rook takes c8. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Rook takes c8 check. Rook f8. Bishop h3. Rook takes c8. Queen takes e6 check. Queen takes e6. Bishop takes e6 check. King f8. Bishop takes c8. King e7. Bishop takes b7. King d6. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black played Rook e8. Pause the video to analyze white's next move. Black wants to play Pawn e5. Bishop b5. Pawn c6. Bishop e2. Queen f6. Pawn takes e5. Knight takes e5. Knight h2. Pawn d5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Bishop takes f7 was chosen by white. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes e8. Bishop takes g2. Bishop takes d7. Bishop takes f1. Bishop c6. Bishop c4. Bishop takes a8. Queen takes a8. Queen takes e7 check. Bishop f7. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White played Knight takes h2. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. Queen h4 check. King f1. Queen takes h2. Bishop h5 check. Queen takes h5. Rook e1. Queen f3 check. Queen f2. Queen h3 check. King e2. Rook g2. Black is looking to play rook takes f2 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes g2 was chosen by white. Queen takes g2 check. King d1. Black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Pawn takes d4. Pause the video to find out white's response. Black is preparing to play pawn takes c3 and establish a winning position. Bishop takes d4 played by white. King castled kingside. Pawn e5. White is preparing to play pawn takes d6 and gain a significant edge. Rook a8 move preferred by black. Queen g3. White is preparing to play pawn takes d6 and take decisive advantage. Knight h5 move preferred by black. Queen g5. Rook takes f1 check. Rook takes f1. Queen c4. Black is preparing to play queen takes f1 check and seize the initiative. Rook d1 played by white. Bishop takes a3. Pawn takes a3. Rook f8. White has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. Black played knight takes f7. Pause the video to find out white's response. Rook takes d8 check. Rook takes d8. Knight e6. White might go for knight takes c7 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen d7 move preferred by black. Knight takes d8. Bishop c3. Black wants to play queen takes d8 and dominate the board. Queen c2 was chosen by white. Bishop g7. Rook d1. White is preparing to play rook takes d7 and establish a winning position. Queen e7 played by black. Queen a2. Pawn a4. King g1. King h7. Knight takes f7. Queen b4. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White played bishop takes c6. Pause the video to spot black's next move. White considers playing bishop g2, queen h5, queen e4 and secure a strong hold in the game. Bishop takes g3 move preferred by black. Pawn takes g3. Queen takes g3 check. Bishop g2. Queen takes e3 check. Rook f2. Rook hf8. Black is setting up to play queen takes f2 check and take decisive advantage. Bishop f3 played by white. Bishop f5. Black's idea is to play bishop takes c2 and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen c4 played by white. Rook d1 check. King g2. Rook f6. Queen g8 check. Rook d8. Queen takes g7. Rook g6 check. Queen takes g6. Pawn takes g6. Knight a3. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. White just played rook takes f4. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Queen g5 check. King h1. White is setting up to play queen c4 check. King h7. Queen f7 check. Queen g7. Queen takes h5 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes f4 was chosen by black. Queen takes d8 check. Knight f8. Black is planning to play queen f1 check. Bishop g1. Queen f3 mate and secure a strong hold in the game. King g1 played by white. Rook h6. Knight f5. Rook g6 check. Knight g3. Pawn h4. Queen d5 check. Knight e6. Black is planning to play pawn takes g3 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen f5 move preferred by white. White is preparing to play queen takes g6 check and dominate the board. Queen h6 played by black. King g2. Pawn takes g3. Pawn takes g3. Queen d2 check. Bishop f2. White is preparing to play queen takes g6 check and dominate the board. King g7 played by black. Queen f3. Rook f6. Black might go for rook takes f3 and secure a strong hold in the game. Queen e3 was chosen by white. White is planning to play queen takes d2 and establish a winning position. Queen takes b2 played by black. Pawn a4. Queen a2. Pawn c4. King g8. Pawn c5. Queen takes a4. Queen e2. White's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Queen takes d3. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Queen takes f2 check. King h1. Queen takes e1 check. Knight takes e1. Knight f2 check. King g1. White's idea is to play king takes f2 and gain a significant edge. Knight takes d3 played by black. Knight takes d3. Rook d8. Black intends to play rook takes d3 and gain a significant edge. Knight f2 was chosen by white. King f8. On a4. Rook d2. Black is aiming to play rook takes b2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook d1 was chosen by white. Rook takes d1 check. Knight takes d1. King e7. On b4. King d6. Knight b2. King d5. King f2. On g5. King e3. On f5. On c4 check. King d6. Black is preparing to play bishop takes g2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On g3 was chosen by white. On e5. King d3. On f4. On takes f4. On takes f4. King d4. Bishop g2. Knight d3. Bishop takes h3. On c5 check. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game.